Hey guys, what's up? Dan here. I damn near forgot to do this, everybody. I've been gone, so I totally forgot to do the game update for January 2012. The first game update of 2012, and I had a pretty solid New Year. I didn't really do much New Year. It was kind of bad because, like, the celebratory part, you know, New Year's Eve, I actually had to leave the next morning fairly early because I was heading out to my snowboard trip. So I couldn't, you know, really drink or do too much, too much crazy stuff. You know, I wanted to, but you know, it would have been a really bad drive there, considering I was the one who drove, and it's like 4.5 hour drive. So I'd rather not, you know, be feeling sick the whole way. But anyways, I had a great time, and then because of that, I totally forgot to do a game update for January. So, welcome. Get it out of the way. Welcome to the game update for January 2012. January is, normally it would have been a fairly slow month. There was originally, like, you would be seeing SSX gameplay, but they got delayed twice. SSX actually got delayed to February 14th, and then again to, what day? I think 2 weeks after, or is it 1 week after? I can't remember. So I remember, but this is for February. So I was gonna say Skrillex. I don't know why. I guess I don't know. I've been rocking out to Skrillex lately. Anyway, so there's no SSX anymore, which gives me plenty of time to do more Skyrim. As of now, I have 185 parts completed, and I've completed up to. I'd finished the Rise, or the Stormcloak Rebellion. I've pretty much finished every single main story mission set that you can think of. Like, for example, I've done the Companions, I've done the College of Winterhold, basically the Mages Guild there. I've done the Dark Brotherhood, I've done the Thieves Guild, and I've done that Rebellion, which is you choose either Stormcloak or Imperial side, whatever you prefer. And those are the main stories, and then there's a bunch of side quests and whatnot that you can do on the side that I have been doing, like, here and there. I didn't make my focus on that. So what I'm going to do now, once I pick up recording again, probably tomorrow, I'll start recording again since it's a day off. Although my car's getting fixed right now. Well, it's in the shop, waiting to be fixed tomorrow morning. And I got to go get that taken care of before I start my Skyrim. But I'm assuming that Skyrim will be ready, more Skyrim will be ready tomorrow. I don't know how far I'm going to get. People tell me the main story is shorter, so I won't be able to, what am I trying to say here? Okay, I'm sorry. I'll probably be able to finish it fairly quickly from all reports. So that's pretty much what's going to happen. Now, once I'm done the main quest line, that'll pretty much wrap up Skyrim's main stories, you know, with all those things, the main stuff you can do, which will pretty much leave a bunch of side missions and whatnot. You know, I'm not going to do all the Daedric quests. I got one in. I hear that another one comes in during the main quest line, so we'll just go as that. I also heard that from that main quest line, there's a bit of a glitch that I think I might try. I don't want to cheat or anything, but I just want to see what it's like. And it allows you to gain skills quickly. So I think I might just want to take a peek at that, see what it does. I don't know if I will, but I just want to see if it works. You know, it'd be kind of fun to do. But anyway, that'll pretty much come up after I'm done the main story. I mentioned this before, that I'll be doing the main story, like all this main stuff, and I'll let you guys know that this is the end of the main quest line. I'll say main quest ending, that, like, you know how I usually call the videos ending or whatever, so you know. And if you don't spoil it or whatever, and I'll call it that, but the playthrough will pick up casually. I mean, if there's nothing to do, which there probably won't be by the time I finish, I'll probably just continue Skyrim and play some more, whatever it is, you know, more side quests, maybe do some more Brotherhood missions. Like, although I'm done the Brotherhood and I'm the leader of them now, there's, like, little missions, you can still do some contracts, and I hear there's a little bit extra that you can a few things you can partake in. I'm finally done the Thieves Guild. I don't think there's anything left to do with the Thieves Guild. That was a long and tedious one right there to become the Grand Master of the Thieves Guild. But I'm like the head of everything, man. It's crazy. So all I got to do is the main quest line, which is what you'll see coming up in the next few days. Now that you've seen up to part 185, obviously this playthrough is gonna. Well, I'm probably gonna call it's gonna exceed 200 parts, meaning I'll have to make a second playlist, because if you guys know, YouTube caps it at 200 videos per playlist. So in the first playlist here, you'll see up to part 199, and then part 200 and onward will start in playlist 2. Why 199, not 200? Well, because I had an extra part in there, 26.5. So there's your answer. But that's that. Next week, a week from tomorrow, well, depending when you watch this, a week from Tuesday, on the 17th of January, it releases another Gears of War 3 DLC. I don't believe the Seasons Pass covers this one anymore. I think the Seasons Pass was for the fourth quarter of 2011 for DLCs that released that quarter. So I think I might have to pay for this one legitimately. Well, not obviously I paid the other one legitimately. I just saved money. Pay for that. And I know it's maps. The name of it slips me. I should have looked it up. I did look it up, but I totally forgot. I don't remember the... You know what? Just bear with me, y'all. I'm just going to go on my computer. You guys can look at my ass here. Shake it for you. Okay, that is so wrong. Anyway. Hold on a minute. Let me just get my stuff, y'all. Google it. I got to pretty much move everything out of the way. See, the back of my head is extremely sexy. Anyways, oh my god, this is pathetic. Gears of War 3 DLC January. Phoenix Rising. There it is. Okay, I couldn't remember. But Phoenix Rising, from what I hear, is an online map, so a bunch of new maps. So that's what you'll see then. I'll be grabbing some people. It's been a while since I've done a multiplayer anything because of Skyrim. It's been taking up most of my time. I haven't talked with a lot of the people that I normally do online there, like, you know, Recon or Mike, or you know them. Of course, I'm always welcoming newcomers, of course, although I had to do another cap. If you have a deeper voice, you can come aboard because of a complaint from my subscribers. I already explained this before, but I don't really care, but the subscribers do, and they come first, so that's that. Anyway, so I'll be letting you guys know via Facebook/Twitter if you're interested in joining me. I check those very frequently. I check them daily. If I'm just on my computer doing work, I'll be getting updates from my Facebook and Twitter. I'll just check them, reply, whatever the case is. So it's a good idea to watch that. And I'll say this again in the description there. I always post like important links. You got my Facebook and my Twitter on there. I recommend you go check those out and follow me there on both of them. That way you can stay up with the current events and be the first picked in multiplayer segments. Trust me, a lot of people who have been following me are the people who've been following me, or who are in these multiplayer segments, are people who have been following me on Facebook and Twitter. They're the first ones there. It's just all you got to do is look at that. So that's what's going to happen there. Then, finally, the first official release of 2012 that I'm really interested in. It's a game called Never Dead. It releases on the 31st, the last day of January, but still January nonetheless. It's a game that really intrigues me. It's like basically, I don't know the full story of it, but this guy has the ability to remove body parts, and he can die over and over. You know, he can remove body parts and use them as weapons, and he's with his girlfriend the whole time. So I think that's just hilarious, and I think that'd be a great game to cover. So stay tuned for Never Dead, which releases on the 31st. So just to recap what's going on this month, we have more Skyrim. Pretty soon the main quest will be wrapping up quickly with a bunch of little side quests, you know, just in my free time casually, because I know a lot of people are loving the Skyrim playthrough, although I know a lot of other people are still catching up. I've heard people say, oh, I'm only on part 50, and that's, even part 50 is pretty high for a playthrough, isn't it? But yeah, 185, and it's going to exceed that. So it's going to be more Skyrim. I hope you guys are enjoying it, because there's going to be a lot more, and I'm just hooked by this game. This game is extremely entertaining. And plus, it gives you guys content. There's no excuse for there being no content with Skyrim on deck. Then, 17th of January, we have another Gears of War 3 DLC, multiplayer pack called Phoenix Rising, which is more maps. I haven't really looked too much into it, but I will. And finally, I believe it's 2 weeks after that. I don't know. I looked it up, but I can't remember the calendar. But anyway, 31st of January, Never Dead, first official release that I'm covering of this year. There's a couple others, but I'm not doing like Final Fantasy, way too long, and I don't really have an interest in Final Fantasy whatsoever, but you know, things like that. Soul Calibur 5, I don't really like fighting games, so I'm not covering that one. So Never Dead is the next thing you'll see, which is on the 31st, in terms of new retail releases. So that's it for this game update. Sorry for droning on. Been a lot of crap. You know, me talking about stuff. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys had a good New Year. I know it's a few days, many days, over a week after of it being a new year. But I'm enjoying the new year so far. It's been great. So, thanks everyone for watching. Hope this was informative for you. And I'll see you guys in the footage. More games to come. If you want in for Gears of War, keep an eye out on Facebook and Twitter, and you'll be the first to know, and you'll be the first invited. So, good idea to keep an eye on those. So thanks, guys, and I'll see you later.